Hey everyone, this is Riddle Hacker AJ Raven with this week's recap and review of The Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 11, which is titled Hostiles and Calamities. So, this was more of a slice of life kind of thing episode for The Walking Dead this season, and it focused on showing Negan and his camp through the eyes of Eugene as he has been, I guess, kidnapped, or yeah, taken from Rick's group and introduced into his because Negan understands that he is a smarty pants and he kind of tests it by asking Eugene to figure out how he can make his zombie walker fence more powerful and more stable. And Eugene, being the liar that he is, I couldn't help but laugh at the scene when Eugene replayed that whole story that he used to make Abraham protect him about him working on the Human Genome Project and having PhDs in molecular biology and biotechnology. Like, I started laughing when Eugene was doing that. And yeah, Negan bought it, and now he gives him the title of Dr. Smarty Pants. So that's up. As the episode progresses, we see Eugene kind of getting comfortable with some of Negan's wives, and Negan's wives wanting him to make some pills that will kill anyone who consumes them in their sleep. And Eugene figures out that it isn't for one of his wives, no, called Amber, but it's actually for Negan himself. And he does make the pill, but he doesn't give it to the wives. Why? Because he kind of, now I don't know if Eugene is playing a long game and he will help fight Negan when Rick and Co come and attack Negan, or due to the fact that Eugene's whole personality is about being a coward who is too focused on survival. Maybe he figures out that staying with Negan is his best chance for survival and he doesn't want to risk any of that. So we'll just see. As for me, liking Eugene as a character, he is good for comedic effect, but as a character, I don't like him. However, he is still alive in the comic book series, so I don't know if this show is going to kill him or if they're going to make him develop further, or him helping Negan is all part of some continuing game plan that he has in mind so that he can help Rick take Negan out. So we'll see. Okay, the second half of the not the second half, the second part of this episode focused on Dwight, and Negan got him beat up by some people because he was responsible to take care of Daryl, and he allowed Daryl to, like, Daryl escaped from under his nose. So Dwight goes off, and it's confirmed that it was Sherry, Dwight's wife, who helped Daryl out. And the doctor at the facility, at Negan's facility, also said that Sherry did it because she's a kind person. She decided to sign up with Negan to be one of his wives because she wanted Dwight to stay alive. And then she wanted Daryl gone because she knew that Daryl reminded Dwight of who he was, and she didn't really want that for him to continue. So Sherry allowed Daryl to run off, and she also ran off as well. And Dwight knew where she was going to be, so he went off to his previous home, and he came with the beer and the pretzels. Like, that was a cute little scene. And he finds Sherry's letter about she loved him for who he was, but now she feels sorry for who, she feels responsible for who he has become now, and she doesn't really want him, so she runs off. Now Dwight comes back to Negan and he lies about killing Sherry, and he puts all of the blame on Negan's doctor. And Negan, like, he threw that doctor into the burning furnace, and that was a very scary scene. So I don't know if that's going to initiate some sort of rebellion against Negan, or if Dwight is going to be the reason Negan falls. We'll see, because Negan, his leadership skills, like, instead of killing Daryl, he toyed with him. He should have killed Daryl the moment he caught him. And then he kind of played with Carl, and he should have killed Carl as well because Carl also killed his people. So I don't know, now killing the doctor, I don't know if that, not having a doctor and not having anyone take care of your health, is going to sit well with the people in Negan's camp. So we'll see. So this episode ended with Eugene's telling Negan that he has been a Stone Cold Negan all along, and now that he is Negan. So yeah, it was a short, like the plot wise, it was a very short episode, even though it was 40 minutes plus, without ads. So yeah, let me know what you thought about this week's episode. Next week is going to focus on Rick and Michonne finding guns, and I guess Rosita is in there as well. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section below. Also talking a bit about the Oscars because that aired on Sunday as well. Okay, so they should have just given the Oscar to Moonlight instead of doing the whole Miss World mistake thing. Like they first declare a winner and then they take everything away from them and then declare another winner. Like that just felt very weird and it felt staged. I don't know if it was, but it felt staged. Anyway, I'm happy that Moonlight won because due to the subject it was on and how diverse it was as a film. So yeah, as I said, if you have any thoughts or comments, feel free to put them down in the comment section below. And until next time, stay happy, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys later.